spears in team fights?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
there's no point in click CC. You don't have a good lane gank. Are you going top? No. Are you going to go bot with Lulu gank assistance? No. Like, you can go mid with Ahri, but then you're doing double magic damage. Knight is going to rush Mercs, and I feel like, I don't think...
It back.
Where's Krepo? We need to hear about how to take Krugs.
Kha'Zix had it figured out. Elk is in a bit of trouble here. Lantern gonna bring Knight over the wall, just looking for the setup. Easy follow-up and a quick kill and first blood for JDG. A kill traded back, however, a bit disastrous to give that gold into the back pocket of Elk.
Yeah, Kanavi end up tanking it, and now you get the kill. Back hook, though.
Hook onto the Nidalee. Follow-up damage not quite there. Yagao in the area now. Ruler backing off, missing. Coming across. And similarly, having the access to non-committal, hard CC. The big thing about Sign, hold that thought. Coming in, Elk now trying to get the chompers down, but he's just getting cut down. Ruler ready to go forward. Easy kill on the bottom side for JDG. Nidalee coming in, but it's too little too late.
Early stages has generally been about Kanavi and how he conveyed, but missing that cause.
Zero missing. He might just try to burn down the stretch. Just instantly going to shred that life bar, taking an opportunity. The spear connects. BLG instantly follow up. The Herald in their eyes, but it's already been smited away. You got trying to keep the fight going, but keep your eyes on Ruler. The Avelio so damn strong. He's got the backup. You're just walking into him. What's the rule, BLG? I think it's green, white, don't fight. But they're going to try to make it work anyway. Knight over the backside, huge damage. Ruler coming in. It's massive. My God, a disgusting fight. And
A lot of it was like, hey, we're going to try and play off of Knight in 369, set up for Kanavi to be the carry and do things like this.
Getting aggressive. On going to be in trouble now. Yagao coming over the wall looking for the counter engage. Wild growth now used. Hook going to connect under the Nidalee, but there's no follow-up. Kanavi going to get one in exchange. That's the reset. Frozen Thrall moving forward. Ruler, good guns for AoE, but not good for an extended fight. Yagao just continuing to step in. Shun ready as well. It's all magic damage, but it should be more than enough. The spear sidestep. It's clean for now. Finding the root, trying to turn it back. A bit of damage, but not nearly enough. Huge shutdown for the Nidalee.
Yeah, big chase down, and this is going to get BLG their second dragon. That was it.
Are they ready to respond? Ruler over the wall. Can't just look to throw down with blue ultimate. He's going to be picked up here. Are they going to actually be able to grab the Eye of the Herald? Over the wall is 369 from downtown. Again, Yagao already using the ultimate. The fight hasn't even kicked off. Bin out of mana completely. Kanavi in the backside. They find one, but it's right into the ult of Ruler. I think we saw this part already. And once again, JDG just finding the fight around the Herald. Zombie Ben will not be a Knight. Knight continuing to frontline here. Can just dash forward, leaping out, ready to blow him a kiss if he needs to. Spear going to connect. Ruler looking for the fall. The mark from downtown. Burn. Ooh. Blinking health bar. Elk just barely able to walk away.
I mean, barely, but it's still a big win for JDG. The rocket fired out at the end just to try and get them off the turret, but the turret was still falling.
And again, looking to reset here. Yagao going to find Knight off to the side. Mid laners trading cooldowns. Knight flashing out to safety. Kanavi in the pit looking to burn this one down. Ruler, a similar story. Very slow fight. It's jungler versus jungler and the dragon in the middle. The knockup going to be big from 369, and Ruler again untouched on the backside. Ben taking out 369. Knight trying to take as much aggro as he can. Yagao looking for the follow up on the Ahri. Kanavi on the retreat for now. BLG are winning the fight, but Ruler looking to take down the objective. Ruler looking to secure the dragon with the help of Kanavi. Kanavi, will he go over the wall? Will he follow? It's been back and forth thus far, but now JDG can look to take over. They're marked. Will he take him down? The Shuriken's coming in. Ruler again taking over. JDG outplaying in the fight in the extended brawl. They take the dragon. They come out on top, and they're killing everybody.
JDG are saying the finals was not...
He can find an angle to get a fight started. No. The team now going to re-engage anyway. Kha'Zix over the wall, isolating, but they're fighting into the funnel. Ruler with waiting arms is just going to start picking up kills. BLG, desperation times, but it's costing them so much. Been a perfect frontliner, but Elk can't auto. Elk can only slow the W over the wall. He can't get anything else done. That's 2 kills for the Aphelios. There's no fight to be had, and BLG are going to be forced to back away.
I mean, the battle lines were just perfect there for JDG as Gao's going to look, but now the turnaround.
Overcommitting, instant turn and burn. Kanavi going to find one. Elk, charmed from over the wall. Ruler now godlike. And JDG, again, just keep coming ahead in these fights.
They are crushing him, and they can just go straight to the Baron. The Baron is
JDG, and I mean, JDG, they had an all right time against the BLG in the finals and in their series, but this is a different story. This is
walking in. The Ornhorn has been blown, and they're looking to take BLG out of this game. One Knight over the wall in an instant. Everfrost not going to find any purchase. Ruler throwing down big damage with those Calibrum Qs. Moonshots coming in clutch. Bin now isolated. BLG need to follow up here. They're just going to lose the game, but there's no follow-up. There's no room to do anything whatsoever. JDG just choking BLG out of this game, keeping the damage, keeping the pressure. They do not want to give them a single glimmer of hope. That's half his health. That's a 3-item Ruler at 24 minutes. There is no option here for BLG. They get maybe one shot to combo everything, but yeah, JDG not going to let it happen. Lissandra going for the re-engage. JDG just going to set their eyes on the prize, set their eyes on the Nexus. This is the most dominant game one we've seen from JDG in a very long time. Ruler now legendary, 11-1-6. At this point, they're just stab padding because they can end the game whenever they damn well please. JDG kicking off with an incredible showing. A game that I can remember is the game that he played in the finals, where he was a side lane monster, sure, but could do nothing to stop his team from losing the game. That is the nature of this pick, is it's going to be everything or nothing. Instead of the junglers this time, it's top lane that has to be the focus.
Well, and that had kind of been the story of both of their best of fives, is that Bin would go towards these carry picks. He would get a lot.
Get that damage down. So I'm kind of surprised, honestly, to see this one come through. It does make sense. Like, yes, it's an easier matchup for Bin, but not really getting the same punish as On.
Already on the bottom side of the map, On is in trouble! Alistair early game struggling here. I don't know how that happened, but I hope we get to see it in a replay, because that
369 has to know that Vi could be in the area,
but the charm hits a minion. Yao doesn't have the charm, he's got the double dash too, but he doesn't even need it. Quick kill back in response to the top side for BLG.
It's a bit of a lose-lose situation there for 369. That's
speed from his W, needed that to come back up because he knew that there's no more slice and dice available. Shun gets it, but can he actually take this? We'll see. On is here.
Elk getting the fight now kicked off. Alistair on the backside, pretty tanky. The knockup now coming through. Elk immediately going to cleanse it, trying to keep this fight going. Kanavi walking forward, trying to knock them back. The pullback is there. Vi now going in, but Ruler on the backside as well. And Ruler's just a little bit stronger. JDG again finding the fight, and the eye will go unpicked up by the side of BLG.
Elk gets clipped by Knight's knockback and immediately gets zapped. 369 resetting, looking to get the TP in himself.
Then over the wall. Ready to get things started immediately on, gonna get the fight kicked off. They're trying to get to the back line, they're trying to take Ruler out already, but they're still standing, but no, finally cut down. They're finding the fight. Bin finding two. It's massive for the side of BLG. They see their brief moment, they see their angle, and they delete two members of JDG.
That's a huge fight for BLG. That means it's a one-way trip if Alistar goes in. You are not surviving without that ultimate.
Now immediately they're going to collapse. The chain CC is flawless. There's no room for the Ahri to play, but Elk firing back. Massive ulti on the backside of the fight. Elk trying to replicate performance from game one. Coming in bigger, trying to come in badder, but the Renekton instantly onto the back line. They're shredding through. The knockups are there. Knight will get taken down with 369 standing strong. It has been an Elk versus the world, and Ruler remaining untouched. Half health. Can they turn it back? JDG trading blow for blow with BLG in the bottom river.
I mean, it's a battle between the AD carries there, as everyone the hell off so consistently is super impressive, but might need to do so now.
Double TP's coming in mid, and they got one on the flank missing now, needing to retreat. Ruler, where's he going to go? Kanavi fishing for the disengage, but it's been on the back line already. They need to get away from this Fiora. The parry now coming out, but Ruler has made it out. The grand challenge to no effect as of yet. The Renekton right into the back line, forcing out so many ultimates. Big damage from the Aphelios, big response from BLG. JDG have to retreat. 369 giving his life, diving in to try to keep the rest of the team ready. But the charm is massive. The parry is huge. The shutdown is there. Yagao looking for a bit of revenge in the mid lane as he finds the triple kill, and BLG will take the fight.
Yagao is going crazy, finds the charm under Ruler. They're gonna take the Baron as well.
And that's not how these fights are supposed to go. It's supposed to be JDG with the stronger team fight, stepping up to control it, but BLG are coming into these fights so creatively, causing so many issues for JDG, and just like that, it's a Baron.
Down to one big fight as a team, one big team fight at an objective here. Elk stepping too far forward.
The Gale Force out early, missing, just trying to keep the fight going. Elk in and outside, so he has to flash back over the wall. It looks like the Alistair will just be sacrificed, but more than tanky enough to make it out of that one. Charm now coming in, Bin on the bottom side, continuing to keep the pressure, now starting to rotate over. JDG.
They can start this. They can start this for sure. They want to get Bin to respond. They want to draw him in here. JDG are going to commit to the Baron. Here comes the TP.
Full on 5v5, Elk over the wall. He's burned so many resources. He's got no mobility tools left. They need to keep their eyes on the Aphelios, but it's Bin in the darkness. Bin waiting to find that angle into the backline. 5K getting lower. Fiora is in the pit. Fiora is fishing for an angle. 2K. It's getting lower and lower. It's not going to get burned down quite yet. And Ruler for now is uncontested. Yagao in the midst of the entire team. Huge shutdown coming in. And it's Ruler taking over the fight. Yagao running for his life. The zap going to connect. The shutdown is everything. JDG have found the angle. They have found the fight. They have found the shutdown, and they will turn attention towards the jungler before they take the Baron.
In a world of ADCs, dive in onto Ruler and make that trade as On's now in trouble. Here comes TP.
JDG seeing an angle. They want to try and find it. Knight on the backside. Elk has to be careful, but Bin is there as well. It looks like Alistair is going to be taken out here. On will drop, but it's the TP from Knight and Yagao there. JDG, do they want to keep this going? They still have the Baron buff. 22 seconds. They got one wave. They can at least break down this tier early. I don't think it's going to cost him at this stage. Pretty low cooldown. Knight losing a lot of health, though. JDG have to be careful. Kanavi potentially caught out, but not too concerned quite yet. Queuing back. Arcane Smash, certainly a good start. Jinx ult now coming out. Grand Challenge off to the side. A lot of damage going down. Bin trying to take out Kanavi. Kanavi finding a little bit of CC. He's running for his life. It's a split fight. BLG ready over the wall. Elk, huge damage. Not quite, as it's only connecting on a few. Missing there to body block. The Gale Force, and Ruler just does not quit. This man refuses to lose. Elk, not enough. It's a triple kill. Ruler taking over again in the fight.
Ruler's popping off again, and they can see blood in the water. Yagao will charm 369 for the moment, but he wants to take the game. They want to push us to a game 3, and Yagao is left with his head in his hands as JDG will continue their dominance here.
At the end of the day, JDG found themselves in a deficit, but it's
Not exactly the easiest of matchups, I will say, against the Nautilus. You are definitely a sitting duck there, so maybe this actually gives a little bit of a window of opportunity for Yagao and Shun to try and play through that mid-jungle, take down Knight, and maybe lean into a bit more. But when you get to the later portion of the game, it does feel like there's a huge amount of protection here for Ruler, with Knight now offering that scatter the look.
Absolutely, but as you say, at the very least, they have some clear points of attack now, right? It's not like Asante mid, who's just going to be kind of a but I'm not sure that you can fully commit.
Connecting is big right on the Lulu. Like Knight already taking down immediately. Ruler just going to step forward, trying to isolate Elk, trying to keep his support alive. First blood coming in for On. They want to keep this one going. The snare. Not going to be there for Elk quite yet. They're now backing off. Happy to have the first kill. Shun here on the bottom side. The fight stopping for now, but a clean first.
So when you talk about trying to play through an early game with this Nidalee and the Nautilus, this is exactly where you want to be, but maybe not if Bin ends up running into everyone.
Trying to get a few more stacks down. They're now pushing in. Bin going to get stunned up, but the Nidalee is there as well. They're desperate to try to finish off Bin, but Bin has already walked away. Now pulling back. A clean stun onto 2 from Knight. But who can actually finish a kill? That's Yagao taken out. JDG firing back on the top side jungle.
A massive mistake for Bin. He goes down.
Bottom lane, just constantly hovering this matchup. He has seen that's where they're attacking.
Down big, though. Immediately the Thresh taken out. He cannot lantern himself. Well, he can, just for a little shield. Ruler happy to grab that kill.
I looked a little jank. I might have been a little bit of a, all right, well, we're going to hit this one regardless, but nicely done. And again, Kanavi, the one that's coming in.
That's why we're seeing Kanavi playing around that so much.
Oh, connecting onto missing. Elk looking for the angle here. Can find the root, can find the lockdown. Shun now going to try to follow up with the spear. It's big damage, but not quite able to follow. Shun trying to finish the kill. He's going to grab one. Another marked. Another root. Not quite available yet. JDG will back away, but a quick pick onto the support.
I mean, the fact you get that auto attack from Elk to get the
take over if you can force fights around these objectives. And Kanavi again fishing for an angle. A cleanse coming out here. The lantern not quite working out. Ruler finding the kill on Elk. Bit of a caster curse there right as we're talking about it. Ruler finds the angle.
Really nicely done by Kanavi, and now Knight in the mid lane. Shun is trying to get here.
Knock back there. Hook now coming in. Spear connects. Knight's dead in the water. Bit of damage back, but a clean response from BLG.
nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. This
Fresh is he actually going to Hex Flash over the wall. Dragon getting lower and lower. BLG not interested in the objective, instead potentially interested in the fight, but it's 369 on the backside who might just look to isolate the carry. They're cutting through so quickly. Kanavi's health bar and Bin now looking to lock up 369, but Ruler still untouched. Ruler, the chain lightning starting to come through. He's just doing so much damage. The hook finally going to land, but it's not going to matter. The wild growth is there. The Zaring is just an inevitability. Ruler, an inevitability. How do they keep doing it? JDG, team fight monsters. Bin on the backside. Blinking health bars on Knight and missing. It is all eyes on Bin.
follow-up, and now On has to flash away.
On, running. Something to follow up there. Ruler just going to try to finish the job here. Nice sidestep on the hook. Ruler still standing strong. On gets taken out. The TP now coming in. They want to keep the fight going. Keep your eyes on Elk. Snare. Just the slow from the Aphelios, actually. Using the blue ult, not going to amount to a lot in terms of CC. Shun continuing to step forward. Bin looking for a little bit more. It's Yagao off on the side of the flank. 369 trying to make it out to safety. At least going to get the pull back onto 2. Knight over the wall, going to land some big damage. Ruler still untouched. Yagao going to land the hook, but the follow-up isn't quite there. Bin finally leaping in. They're trying to kill him, but they can't do it. Ruler, are you kidding me? JDG might just be the best damn team fighting team in the world.
As well.
Now fishing for the angle though. Again, Bin on the backside. Keep your eyes on Ruler. Ruler's the one that matters. 369, Bin unspotted as of yet. Will they be able to get onto him? Now they finally see the Jack. The fight's still going. The tanky front line is there. He brings him back into the waiting arms of Ruler. He's now legendary, hand delivered. The ulti from the Aphelios goes wide, but they jump into the backside and they take out the Lulu, but I don't think it matters because Ruler is still uncontested. Shun can't keep going, and Ruler stacking, looking for the angle. 369 with a pullback. He finds it immediately. Elk barely able to make it on Simpson. It's Elk versus the world. Can he get this done? Shun with a poke damage will finally get cut down. Elk and On the bottom lane of BLG. The last 2 left standing. They have to try to get it done, but they don't have the damage. They don't have the power, and they certainly don't have Ruler. They're standing tall. They're going to take the Dragon.
Questions were asked whether JDG were hard, and now JDG, they're on to Baron.
On to Baron. What feels like last chance for BLG as JDG get further and further ahead. It has been over the wall. It is Yagao in the pit. Can they make it work? 2K getting lower. A stun is going to be massive. The shutdown of the Night could be the start of a perfect fight. Elk waiting over the wall. The Nidalee stealing it. Elk untouched. It is time for the Aphelios to shine, but it is Giga Bin in the back lines finding a way to make it work. JDG overstep, and they will be punished. BLG come alive here in the 3rd game.
Just like that.
It's going to be very difficult to burst down while still really having a lot of threat on these carries.
Definitely a terrifying champion to play against in the late game. Elk locked up. They're going to force a quick cleanse out from him. Not going to burn anything else here. Elk still stepping forward, though. Has to be careful. Just gets pulled back.
What?
And deleted. That is not a mistake you can afford to make. That kid is shocked. So are we. 369 continuing to poke. Spheres being laid down by Knight. Ready for the angle. Big sphere on the missing. Ruler continuing to try to find it. The ult going to go in under Ruler. Ben going to try to isolate that target, but Kanavi there to body block. Kanavi there to keep the Jax at bay. Ruler ready to fire back. 369 popping the Gargoyle Stone Plate. It's a slow, controlled fight from both sides. We're waiting for it to pop up. A massive hook on Ruler. Now they're trying to find the angle. 369 to the backside. Ruler backing up. And again, they burned all their CC, and it means Ruler gets to run rampant. If you want to kill a god, you become a god, but they are not close. Ruler making it through the fight, tearing through again. All it took was a moment. All it took was a few cooldowns to fall away, and JDG take the fight.
The patience, the team fighting, it is... Nope, missing actually knocks you up out of that jump with your ult, and now back to live.
Kanavi hooked up. Elk free firing for now, but it's just on the Sejuani. It's a slow extended fight. Kanavi about to get burned down here. They're looking to break through the tank line. They're going to find one. 369 needs to be careful now. Will they fish for the re-engage? Right now, a man advantage for the side of BLG, waiting on cooldowns. Waiting for another opportunity to push forward. Maybe going to threaten the Baron here. Big risk. Syndra waiting over the wall, but there's no jungler. There's no smite. Maybe they can get it done. The hook not quite going to connect. Missing getting lower and lower. These spears just continue to land. Shun making good on the commitment to Nidalee in the draft. That one going a bit wide. Ruler hooked up. Ruler able to make it out. A massive scatter. Ruler again just needs to continue free firing, but BLGC, they know that they need to back away. The ulti from Zeri is so key to the damage output, and now they see their opportunity to go in once again. The ult not going to be very effective. Ruler still untouched for now. 369 unkillable. Ben just desperate to get into the backline, but again, the knockbacks just keep coming. Ruler wants to keep dealing damage, and JDG are doing everything in their power to keep him safe.
4 seconds until Kanavi. BLG are trying to burn down the Baron because they know he's coming.
Over the wall. Again, the body block there to make sure that Ruler is untouched, but finally a hook's going to land. But no, again, the scatter. They just will not let Ruler drop. JDG so good at protecting the President, and the President's about to rain hell onto the front line of BLG, but Elk ready now to fire back. Red and white, but they're still going to fight anyway. They don't give a damn. Ruler backed up by the team again, finding a way into the fight. JDG are just too damn good.
In a display of some of the best team fighting we have ever seen, JDG again will wipe BLG from the map in a 4v5. They support each other so incredibly well.
Mid duo there, Knight as well, so much damage just protecting, but now they need to keep Ruler alive. Once again, the knockup is there, the chain CC finally coming in. Maybe they've finally taken Ruler out. They found the angle! They found the shutdown! I thought it was impossible, but finally they will break through the 80 carry. Elk continuing to step forward. Can they keep the fight going? The hook now going in. Knight still standing for now. A double kill for Knight. Knight going golden. He's just too damn strong. He's a triple. He's 9-3. He's got the death cap. He does so much damage, but the Aphelios is there. It has been an Elk breaking through. JDG finding the angle, staying alive in game 3.
Every time we give it to JDG, they overstep.
Tough to take him down once, let alone again, as they're going to have to do here.
Then on the backside again, looking for an angle. Knock back there from the scatter. Kanavi continuing to step forward. Ruler untouched for now, still has the ultimate procs, continuing to step. Looking to break open the Dragon. They get the Dragon, they get the Soul. That's a big start to the fight. Ruler still untouched on the backside, leaping forward to make sure that the Aphelios ult doesn't get to anyone else is Kanavi. 369 on the backside, getting cut down by Ben. Ben doing so much damage, but the Gargoyle Stone Plate is there to keep him alive and healthy. They find one missing, taken out of the equation, but they get the Soul.
They need to reset though. There's minions in the base and they're on towards the Nexus turrets. Kanavi up.
Watch. I'm not sure if they can see him, but it's a similar story as they can't see into the pit, trying to burn through this Baron as quickly as possible, but the fight is going to be all that matters. 4K getting lower, desperate to finish this one. Nidalee over the wall, and again, the steal coming through. BLG trying to make the impossible possible. Elk on the backside, untouched. Green and white now trying to get out to safety, but he's pulled back into the middle of the team, and the 80 carry is down, so it is all eyes on Ben. Polymorph missing, taken out. Ben needs to get everybody else if they want to win this one, but already the fight falling apart. Will Ben be enough? He's trying to finish off Ruler. Ruler's still standing, and at the end of the day, Ben is strong, but he cannot take out JDG.
JDG find the win once more. It was so damn close, but the door is shut, and JDG will take the base.
And JDG reminding us why they are the best team in the LPL. They proved it against BLG once, they'll prove it a second time here. They will prove it a third, and now they can prove the opportunity to be the better than the best seed from the LCK as they will face T1 in the next round.